Hey, man, say what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Daves, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments that keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. All right, guys, I got a couple things I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is the Ja Morant situation. We all knew this was coming. Ja Morant, who has played his entire career with the Memphis Grizzlies, who drafted him in 2019. He was the second overall pick. This year, he is having a lot of career lows. He has played 18 games so far, averaging 19 points, 3.2 rebounds, 7.6 assists, while shooting 40%. Field goal, and his three-point percentage is just 20.8. So he's having career lows in all those situations. But sometimes, bro, looking at this situation, players try to sacrifice or act like they don't want to play or don't care in an instance if they don't want to play for the team they're on at the moment. And that's Ja Morant. I think Ja Morant don't want to be in Memphis at all. He's having problems with his head coach, however you say his name, Turbalus or something like that. But yeah, he had got suspended because what he said and those comments that he made about his coach and the coaching staff and him just, you know what I'm saying, just telling him basically Ja being Ja. Ja don't want to be there. You can tell Ja don't want to be in Memphis. This is a Nike athlete, somebody, you know, Nike athletes. It's very rare that you get a shoe with Nike. So he is a superstar. He is one of them dudes. He is one of them guys. But overall, man, Ja just do not want to be in Memphis. So it came out a report that the Grizzlies are finally open to trading Ja Morant. And there's a couple teams that's willing to package some people up and try to see if they can get Ja Morant. You know, this second apron has messed a lot of trades now. It's just a different NBA and a different trade deadline. As you see from that Trae Young deal, that packages is they're not making big, huge packages now. He got traded for just CJ and Corey. So it's pretty much just the salary lining up and stuff like that. But three teams that I would love to see Ja Morant on. Okay, the 26-year-old right now is earning $39.4 million and is under contract until 2027, 2028 with the Memphis Grizzlies. So even if he doesn't get traded this year, he's still under contract till 2027, 2028. So I'm going to go and jump right into these three teams that I think Ja Morant probably could fit on. Starting off with the Kings. The Kings probably can only be willing to offer something like DeMar DeRozan and Devin Carter and probably some level of draft capital if they want Ja Morant. You know the Kings has been a mystery franchise. They make good moves. They don't make good moves. But sometimes you have to take that sacrifice. And this is a guy that, you know, if you get him, he's probably going to feel better that he's out of Memphis. So he's probably going to be willing to play and restart his career on a good side. But for the Sacramento Kings, I just don't think nobody want to be there or play for them. But they don't have any young talent. The only young talent I can really say that's probably a good piece is Keegan Murray, and they gave him that contract. I don't know how willing they want to keep on to Keegan Murray. And you know they want to get rid of DeMar, they want to get rid of Zach, and they probably want to get rid of Sabonis too. But I think they need some young talent. Sacramento Kings sound like an interesting team. I know everybody want to send somebody to Sacramento, and it's like, their career is over once they get there. But you never know, man. De'Aaron Fox, he worked with what he had there, and he got to the playoffs. He did a couple times. But, yeah, so for the Sacramento Kings, it'll have to be something like DeMar DeRozan, Devin Carter, and some level of draft capital. Okay, next, the Heat. The Heat has an expiring deal of $26.6 million with Terry Rozier coming up, and everybody knows his situation right now. He will be probably a huge piece that they can be willing to put in a trade, but we don't know if he can get traded yet. It's like his contract has been paused. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting no money or nothing like that right now. But that will be a way for them without forcing and getting rid of a lot of role players, which Miami Heat don't want to do that just to get Ja. So I was thinking maybe something like Tyler Hero and Foncecchio, however you say his name. Those two, they salaries will equal Ja Morant's salary in a way, and they will be able to make the trade. I like the Heat. A lot. I like that for Ja Morant. Ship him to the East. We need a lot more superstars in the East because the East is weak, and we just need more level of competition in the East. But I would love to see Ja Morant on the Heat. So if they can pull that off and restart Heat culture, get somebody down there with Bam, get somebody down there with Khalil Ware, I don't see them really keeping Tyler Hero any much longer. So if this is an opportunity for y'all to go get Ja Morant, why not? All right, and then next, the team that, yes, I love it, but I told you I want Ja Morant to go to an East team. But if another West team would be the Minnesota Timberwolves, I would love to see Ant get a running mate. They got rid of Cat. Rudy's not him. But if they was to trade for Ja Morant in a sense, it'd have to be something like Nas Reed, Mike Conley, Rob Dillingham, Leonard Miller, and a top 10 protected 2030 first-round pick, swap, and a top 5 protected 2032 first-round pick swap. So it had to be something like that. They'll probably end up having to give up a lot of players. But the only one out of that trade that I think really would be like a problem losing is Nas Reed or something like that. But everybody else is up for grabs. Mike Conley's getting old, so you can trade him and then he end up retiring or something, and it'd be a good trade. Rob Dillingham, somebody they not playing at all. Like, as you can see right now, Chris Finch is not playing Rob Dillingham. I think this would be good for Rob and Ja. If Rob can go to like Memphis and start over also, that'd be great. But for Ja, I would love to see Ja with the Minnesota Timberwolves, with Anthony Edwards, or the Miami Heat. I think both of those situations would be the best position. Because look, I'm never gonna send anybody to Sacramento. But the money lineup and just a team you have to mention. You have to mention Sacramento because Sacramento don't have any young players, and they gotta get younger, man. They gotta get better and stop going for these old vets and just putting anybody on the team. But next, my GOAT, my favorite player of all time. As you know, he just reached 7th all-time on the NBA all-time scoring list, passing Wilt Chamberlain. So next for him will be Dirk and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, he would need 858 points, and that will make him 5th on the all-time scoring list. If this is how KD will have to be able to catch him. If KD was to average 25 points in his next 35 games, he will definitely pass Michael Jordan. With 47 games remaining for the Rockets, there's a real chance that he might reach this milestone. So I love this dog, man. 2 seasons. KD had 2 major injuries. Broken foot and his Achilles. He missed 2 seasons, and he still is about to crack the top 5. And I think KD got like 3 more seasons left for him, and he can reach. He can definitely reach top 2 and be right behind with LeBron on that all-time scoring list. But yeah, bro, KD, greatest scorer of all time, and yeah, I expect him to reach number 5 this year, passing Michael Jordan for sure. Next, man. Look, everybody. I don't know who really made this prediction. I don't think anybody made this prediction because I wouldn't think. We're going into Royal Rumble season. Everybody know Royal Rumble is January. Then it's WrestleMania season after that. I was not expecting Drew McIntyre to beat Cody Rhodes in that three-stage match, man. I was not expecting him to beat Cody. It was a great match. Absolutely fantastic match, bro. They really put their bodies on the line. I'm telling you, WWE is coming in swinging 2026. They're just teasing a lot of things. I did not think Drew was going to actually beat Cody. But this is how he beat Cody. Jacob Fatu has returned. He beat up Drew first. Then Cody interfered and he beat up Cody, and Drew got out the ring and won the championship, man. That was, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a shocking end result. I don't think anybody had Drew McIntyre winning that match, bro. I was not expected. I went into it like, man, when is Drew going to actually win? Because him fighting Cody this many times and just losing, it was bound. It's just something I didn't see WWE doing, actually like beating this man. But he did. Cody reign ends at 158. I'm telling you this now. They're just going to keep putting the title on Cody, taking it from him. They're going to build Cody title reigns up for sure. But look, Drew McIntyre is a 4-time champion, 4-time world champion. And this was probably the best one yet. I would say probably WrestleMania, but he lost it in a couple seconds. It is a WrestleMania on it, but this one right here is a stamp. He's solidified. He's creeping up that ladder now, man. Drew is definitely getting up there, man. But also, talking about this WWE Championship, there's somebody else that has come back from that era early on, like 2007, 2008, 2009. People that came in around that era, 2010. And that is, y'all know him as Zack Ryder, but Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona is one title away from becoming a Grand Slam champion. And his new shirt speaks everything that he want from this run. Right now, he looked like a main event star. I'm not going to lie. He faced Trick Williams this week. We'll see if he beat Trick. I think he will because, remember, Trick started the storyline with Randy, so Randy is going to be on Trick butt now. Probably interfering in some matches, cause him a couple little things and stuff like that because we know what Randy is, and you don't want to play with Randy. But back to Matt Cardona. He is only one WWE championship away from being a Grand Slam champion. And I think his dreams are going to come true this time. It's been 6 years since he's been in WWE permanently. And anytime somebody come back with that type of star-driven mindset, it usually works out for them. Drew McIntyre worked out for him. Cody Rhodes, it worked out for him. I definitely see Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder. I definitely see him winning the world championship this time. But y'all let me know. What y'all think? Y'all think Matt Cardona going to win a championship, or how long? How long until he actually reach that level? But yeah, guys, look. 5 subscribers away from 500, man. 5 subscribers away from 500 subscribers. I need everybody to like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. And look, I need everybody to subscribe, man. I need y'all to get me to this 500. Growing. I want 1,000 by the end of the year. And I'm going to just keep giving you this content. But yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. More content. Peace out.